Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. I have not been on for a while, and, well, you know, sometimes you get caught up doing other things, including making jewelry. So that's what I'm working on. And today, we will have a unboxing of jewelry that I've received from the Shapeways. So, we got a Stream Kitty joining us. Hello, Stream Kitty. This is Jax. Jax is a pirate cat. He may not know that, but he is a nice kitty. Alright, say hi to the kitty, everyone. Or rather, Jax, say hi to everyone on the internet. Yes? Meow. Meow. No. Usually he meows on command, but, or at least when I try to talk to him, oftentimes he does meow back. Anyway, so without further ado, and with a little bit more pets, yes, pets are always good. Get those pets on camera. People like seeing pets. Alright. Without further ado, we will provide a box, which hopefully will show up okay. I don't know. So, as you can see, it is from Shapeways. It has things inside that I have not seen yet. So you and I are seeing it for the first time together. I get my trusty utility knife out. Alright. And blade's a little bit long. And we will cut. Cut. There we go. That's a little better angle. And we have our helper kitty watching doubtfully over us as we unbox. Alrighty. So I have not bought anything from the Shapeways for quite a while, just because I wasn't really sure what kind of jewelry I wanted to offer, and so we had to make some decisions about the type of things that I'd like to have in my shop, and I decided that nothing was going to be selling, or I noticed that nothing was selling off of the Shapeways shop directly, so I figured I would buy things, have them shipped in bulk, which should be cheaper on shipping if I get a bunch of things made at once, and then basically throw together nice backgrounds, maybe even have some people wear them and take pictures and put them up on Etsy, because they are my original creations, so why not? Oh boy, there's a whole bunch of bags of things. So most likely the things that are in the darker bags, which I'll put this on there we go. And I don't know how we're going to do this as far as zooming in, but I'll try to get it as close as possible as far as the zoom. And it looks like I need to get a new camera because everything is crappy. Alright, let me get this out of the shadow. Yeah, for things like jewelry, maybe this is not a good idea. But whatever. We're trying these out for the first time. And I have a nice little foam thing to stick everything on top of. And we'll see. Something tells me I might need to change the focus a little bit. Can you see this? I don't know. Is it visible? No, that's definitely blurry. Alright, let's see if we can get this. Which actually is nice to not have to autofocus because it's not going to change focus like a lot of these older cameras used to try to do. I think that's not autofocusing. If it is doing that, then I'm completely fucked. Ah! Come on. Alright. First up, it is, well, I have no idea. There's a picture, and you can kind of make it out. Nope. I don't know. I think it might be a heart. Yes. Let's find out. Okay. This is an expensive one because it's in a special bag. Black bag on a black thing. Alright. Ooh, what is... Oh, wow. Alright. So, that is a gold-plated... Let's try not to move too much. A gold-plated heart. That is beautiful. And I sculpted that in ZBrush. And it's all one piece, but it's actually interlocking pieces. So there's a human heart inside a stylized, like a Valentine type heart. And it's really out of focus, so I'm going to have to probably post up some pictures later. Some quickie. I'll just take some quick pictures and post it all out on my Instagram, which you can follow me at Jim Zello if you want to see more close-up, better photographs of it. So let's do another unboxing. Over here. Put that right there. Hopefully there will be no cats jumping up in the middle of all this. And I honestly don't even remember what I paid for all this stuff, so that will also be forthcoming soon. Ah, okay, so now we have some plastic. Some very nice clear resin plastics. And that is cool. So this is a silver Genshi crystal from, it's basically a Sailor Moon, it's something very, it's the heart of Sailor Moon essentially. If you've ever watched Sailor Moon, you'll know that this crystal is essentially kind of like the all-powerful life force that gives her powers. Actually, her powers really come from her love of everyone and the love that they share with her. But it can reside in this crystal for a limited time only, until she explodes, or the crystal explodes, or something like that. I don't know. I've watched a couple of Sailor Moons in my time. It's funny. I got first turned on to the fact that Sailor Moon existed because my roommate in college was watching it unsubtitled and undubbed, and I caught him in the act of watching it when I came home from college. So yes, that was an interesting moment of like, what are you watching? It's in Japanese. You don't know Japanese. Well, that's interesting. Anyway, so yeah, these two are pretty cool. I think they will definitely, somebody will be very happy to have one of these hanging around their neck. And maybe even some wire. I could put some golden wire around them to hold them in place. But they have a nice little back clasp on them so that they'll sort of hold on to whatever setting. And even probably wear them, or even, actually you could probably make them into earrings too. Now I'm looking at them. You could probably make some neat earrings. I think. I don't know. I don't wear this jewelry. I only make it. And hopefully somebody will want to wear it, because it is kind of cool looking. And actually, I think I put a tiny little, there's a tiny little hole in the back, so I might be able to actually put an LED, a very tiny LED, in the center of the crystals. By drilling them out a little bit more, I'm sure. Yes, there is actually a tiny little hole. I think they need to be a little bit bigger for that, but we can always rescale them and reprint them. All right, so on to the next shoe. Let's put this guy here. Hopefully no kitties will jump up in the middle of this and throw everything all over the place. All right, let's see what this one could be. I don't know. I'm hoping it's going to be a, well, I won't give it away. It'll just be a complete, utter surprise. That's why people watch these things, right? Oh, okay, so it's another, oh shoot, now I've done it. I've got two hearts, and they're not beating as one. So this heart actually is gold plated, and this one's also gold. I don't know which one's which. Crap. All right, well, maybe it's written on the invoice of which one's which, but there's definitely one that's got more luster to it than the other. So, but they both have like a nice gold look to them, and I'm really impressed with the quality of these. In fact, you really can't make this out unless you see it in person. It's almost like a fine filigree of gold. You can actually see through. It's very bad camera work. I'm so sorry, everyone. But yeah, you can actually see through that little spiral. Is completely self-hanging. There's like nothing on the back of it. Oh, this is not. Maybe this will look better if I put it up like that. Nope. Okay. Well, what we're learning now is that jewelry really needs a special kind of camera which I do not have. So, anyway, next. I guess I might as well just get this over with because everything is kind of like blah. That's a bunch of blobs you're showing me there. You've got blobby blobs. I'm not interested in looking at blobby blobs. Oh god, I'm watching too much Ashen, so I'm getting like a fake British accent that I'm sure sounds really crappy. Alright, so, oh yes, it is my first procedural, say it everyone with me, snowflake. It is a snowflake. It is awesome. Wow, this really came out cool. Okay, so I followed a tutorial on in Houdini by these great guys named Intagma. This is the name of their website. They have these amazing procedural approaches to doing graphics, which I have actually been using to create human organs. Yay! Or basically recreate human organs. But you can also make cool things like recursive structures like a snowflake. And actually every time I ran this equation, it gave me a different snowflake. So this is actually one of the many that I saw was, oh, this is kind of cool. So I actually froze it in place and then made some jewelry out of it in ZBrush. There's like a little, there's a little clasp on the back of it so you can hang it from things. So yeah, and it's actually, it's a snowflake on both sides. And it's completely 3D printed. Everything you've seen tonight is 3D printed, probably in, well, so if it's stainless steel, which this one I think is silver, but if it's stainless steel with plating on top, that stuff is laser sintered, I believe, out of a powder. And then they put it in an oven to essentially anneal it or make it into more of a solid metal. Anyway, so that, and this is probably 3D printed in a resin-based wax, which they use the old-fashioned lost wax method. It's been around since the Etruscans. Yeah, so that's probably how they did this. But you can get extremely high-resolution detail. And of course, my camera is crap, so you're not really quite getting how cool it is. But anyway, that is impressive. I'm sure that people will want that. That's definitely like a holiday. Well, I mean, so the hearts are definitely sort of like gothy kind of Valentine's thing. This is amazing. I'm really enjoying this. I think I want to do some more of these. Maybe some Elsa related ones. I don't know. Just let it go. All right. So what else do we have here? Oh, I'm excited about this one. I think this is one of the. Yep. This. We're getting to be one of the... Oh, okay, we've got two more. So I know what this one is because it's in a bag, a little baggie. Actually, wait, I'm going to save this one for last because I'm really excited what this one is. I'm going to save it for last. So this one, I don't remember what these are, so let's see what they are. I have no idea. Oh, I think I do know what it is. Wait, I thought I ordered... That's weird. Okay, so okay, that's sort of a false excitement. Yeah, so that's another one of the little resin, little Sailor Moon crystal thingies, which you've already seen. And I don't know, I'll probably put some colorful lighting underneath that one when I photograph it. But it just looks neat. It's like frosted. It has a very frosty kind of look to it. I might even seal one in translucent, like glossy paint, and see if it actually brings out the some of the details that I know are in there. They're actually facets to the crystals, because it's Sailor Moon crystal. So there's actually like a whole bunch of like really cool facets in there that I hope actually showed up. I need to get my eyeglasses on it to even see if the facets are there. But I think if I spray it with a gloss, it might actually show up better. All right, so last but not least, we have All right. Ah, yes, yes. No, it's upside down. All right, let's put that right upside up. There we go. My mascot. Oh man, that's amazing. I'm actually just looking at it on camera, and I haven't actually looked at it in reality yet. So I'm going to be probably like intricate. I'm going to be just staring at these things for a while because they're very small and all the detail from the model is captured in beautiful. That's actually silver. That is a beautiful polished silver. Yep. Oh man, I mean that could be a brooch also, but it's got some holes in it, so that you can actually hang it from a necklace. Yeah, that is cool. And that's also, I originally, before my logo became the 2D thing, I actually built it in 3D first. And you can see this guy running. I actually made a game model of him, and when I was learning some animation, I made a rig. And so if you check out my website, you can check this guy out. He's running. I'm actually going to make him do a little intro animation of him running, sort of like how the Blade Runner Unicron appears from the distance. So that's going to be my opening animation that I need to get around to making one day. And I've been very busy over the last month. That's probably why you haven't seen me. I've been building up a large quantity of drawings and sketches for the game that I'm building. And so I needed to basically just do some design sessions, aka drinking with your sketchbook. And then I'm starting to try to figure out, like, how can I maximize my minimum input. And I'm looking towards actually building my props somewhat procedurally. So I make things that are complicated, like plates and fountains and clocks and whatnot. But I'm going to be making them so that I can change random pieces of it, and they'll look completely different depending on materials and scaling and that kind of thing. So yeah, so that's what I've been doing for the last month, working on that stuff on the game. And if you have any questions, or if you'd like to drop me a line, feel free to stop by my website. It's unicronstudios.com, but if that's too complicated for you to type in the engine, it's zello3d.com. That's my actual domain. And yeah, drop me an email if you like what you see, and you go to my Shapeways site, and you can order this stuff directly and have it appear at your house, just like it just did here. But yeah, I'll be putting more of this stuff up in photographic form so that you can check it out in better detail. But these came out really nice. I'm very impressed with Shapeways. They did good work. And that is all for that. So thank you for stopping by. And this has been Jim and ZLO. And all right. And we seem to have lost our cat, but that's okay. He'll be back for the next thing. Oh, actually, there's a box. I'll just put that over there, and maybe a cat will appear in the box. I don't know. Probably not. No. Nope, they're not. Gonna go for the box right now. All right. Well, anyways, thanks for stopping by, and I'll be around probably to do some more 3D modeling soon. I've been falling behind on that, so sorry if anybody actually likes watching those videos I make. Trying to figure out how to make them more interesting and figure out how to gain or build an audience of some sort, because I don't know what I'm doing. La. So until next time, thanks for stopping by, and like and subscribe. Blah blah blah. Good night.